Welcome everybody back to Go Local Live. It is a rock and roll day here. I am with Victor Regino. He is the man behind Papis Coquito. Tell us, this is a miraculous invention from Puerto Rico to wow all the souls here in cold Rhode Island. Talk a little bit about this beverage that you're trying to work and develop into the market.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me here, of course. Papis Coquito has been around for, say, about 2 years now. There's some untapped market here that we've been trying to hit. In Rhode Island, it's not really known. Much of Coquito is really a more traditional aspect. I'm trying to bring the non-traditional aspect to it. We spend a lot on quality as well as the handmade aspect of the bottle to get our consumers excited about this.
So this is a fun drink traditionally around the holidays.
Yes.
You're trying to take that tradition and expand it to, a year-round beverage with a Latin flavor.
Yes.
That all of us Latinos and non-Latinos can enjoy.
Yes.
You're competing in the Millennial business competition. It's a battle to the death. Is it a battle to the death?
Something like that, a little bit like that.
A little bit like that. And you've got a cool beverage. Talk a little bit about producing it and how you're going to grow this business.
Of course. We plan on producing this outside our market over here in Rhode Island. We plan to expand this as well. Our market right now is, like I said before, a little untapped right now. What goes into producing this product a little bit, we have like a nice, traditional, authentic Puerto Rican taste, if you want to say, with the coconut. It's kind of like the Puerto Rican eggnog, if you want to say that.
Sure.
A little bit like if you've ever heard of ranchada, it has a similar taste, a similar profile of that, and that's really what I'm going for in this bottle right now.
But I can see it as a summer drink, right? Totally refreshing.
Yes, absolutely. So it can actually go through year-round, and that is what we are trying to do right now. Year-round, there's nothing that says that Papis Coquito cannot be year-round.
Yeah.
There's no bylaws or anything that say you have to sell from Thanksgiving to Christmas and that's it. No, it's nothing like that.
There's no law in Rhode
There's
Island
no law in Rhode
restricting
Island
the
right now. Restricting the sale.
Don't give the
Papis
General Assembly any ideas.
Yes.
So growing this business, you're going to start it with sampling. I mean, this is going to be about, this stuff is there's no health claims to it, right? It's not going to grow hair or anything like that, okay?
None that I know of course.
But sampling at events, get it out there, get people testing it through festivals and
Yes.
things like that, and then get it up and out to retail, right?
Yeah. Our main thing right now is sampling the product, having people sample the product so they can believe in the product as much as I do. Because that is the main thing. If I don't believe in my own product, I can't expect anybody else to believe the product. With the flavor and everything, you're just going to really experience something that's really satisfying to you.
So the traditionalist 80-year-old Puerto Rican woman who lives in Providence, who has tasted this through your in-depth consumer testing, what does she say right now when she gets a taste of this?
When she gets a taste of this, she's going to tell me, wow, where can I get some more?
Yeah.
That is the first thing that is going to come out of her mouth.
This is the real deal.
The real deal.
She's going to say, this is like I'm back in San Juan.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. This is exactly what I made this for. I made it to have that traditional, but also that non-traditional taste where it can be sold year-round.
That's great.
It's something that you really can have, and you can have any Latino consumer taste this and still say, hey, it reminds me of back when Grandma used to make it.
As you start to develop the company, get sampling done on it, is there a secret recipe that only 3 members of the family knows and anyone else will be hunted down and put to horrible demise? Is this like Kentucky Fried Chicken, Coca-Cola? There's a secret recipe.
You're absolutely right. There is a secretly guarded recipe. I actually had my managing partner, Louis Olmo, he actually had to write sign a secrecy clause. When I showed him this product and when I had him taste the product, I said, okay, now you're going to be signing
Lock
a secrecy
him
clause.
up with
I
some,
have to lock him
yes,
up because
a
if
little
he tries to
NDA.
take this, he would never. But for the fact is that really there's only 3 people who know what goes into Papis Coquito, and I couldn't trust them more.
That's great. The process, where are you in the competition to win this Millennial Business Competition?
So Papis Coquito is actually a finalist in the RIBBA Millennial Competition.
Yep.
We have worked really hard night and day preparing our pitch, preparing our presentation for Papis Coquito to get this grant, this money. This is really going to help us with equipment. This is going to help us further our business and outreach the community so that we can sell this product as intended.
Great. When do you find out? When's the finals?
The finals are actually coming up on Saturday.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Excellent.
No pressure at all. We are very confident in our product enough to know that the panel that's going to be in front of us, they're going to make the right decision.
And in part, because you're applying them with Papis Coquito during the
Exactly.
pitch
I'm going to be
process.
feeding them some Papis Coquito, and I'm hopeful that that's going to get them lushed up a little bit.
That's great. Listen, Victor, I want to thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations on what you've been able to do today. We look forward to hearing more about it and watching its development. And we love entrepreneurs here on GoLocal. You know, we started 8 years ago with you know, a goat and 2 chickens in a basement down the street, and we're growing and growing. So we love the spirit of what you're trying to pull off. And I wish you the best this weekend. And keep us up to date in all your growth and all your success.
Of course.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Laura Afonso had an amazing show earlier today. Kate Nagel's been up at the State House with General Treasurer Seth Magaziner. We were at the airport this morning. John Simmons was here talking about RIPEC's report on reforming education here in Rhode Island. A couple big stories today. A fight between Trinity Rep and the Cianci family on the new upcoming production at Trinity Rep that's opening this fall on the adaptation of The Prince of Providence, and also a little investigative piece that Governor Raimondo's Chief of Staff, Brett Smiley, is already meeting with members of the Providence City Council, trying to tee them up for support for his run for mayor, not in 2 years, but in 4 years from now. I guess he's not got enough to do up at the State House to spend some time doing that. We'll be back tomorrow. A super busy day on GoLocal Live.